Walmart's founder Sam Walton labeled the customer as king. Homegrown entrepreneur ambassador Audrey Marks is doing likewise with a comprehensive loyalty program for Paymasters customers.
We are going to have a comprehensive program to reward and say thank you to our customers. We are going after the general public to say thank you. We have special programs for pensioners, and we also have programs for former loyalty members of the Paymaster Loyalty Club that we had 2 or 3 years ago. This is an exciting time, as I said before, for the company. After almost 2 decades next year, we are still innovating. We are able to press the refresh button and stay ahead of the curve.
One aspect of Paymaster's loyalty program is health insurance for suitably qualified customers. Paymaster customer Dr. Jennifer Alexander, mentioning high medical costs, gave the thumbs up to the rewards program.
One of the good reasons for me being here is because I've had discussions with Ambassador Marks about health issues. And what I discussed with her is that it bothered me that patients would come a year, 2 years after finding a lump in their breasts just because they couldn't find the funds for the medical care. And when you're in times of austerity, when you're trying to shuffle your money between sending your children to school, buying food, and paying bills, I find that patients tend to put off their health care for the last bit. And then what happens is that a stage 1 cancer after 2 years becomes a stage 3 and probably a stage 4 cancer. And the reality is that patients are dying because the best facilities for diagnosis and treatment are out of their financial reach. I did a study in 2012, and the actual costs for the cancers of the prostate and the breast, which are the most common cancers in our society. I'll just give you a few of the figures, and that was in 2012. Just for a diagnosis, the patient pays between $78,000 to $250,000. $78,000 for a simple diagnosis, and $280,000 and $50,000 for a more complicated diagnosis. After treatment, they would have spent $3.5 to $4 million. There are certain breast cancers that are HER hormone positive, and those patients have to pay $100,000 a week for an entire year. And this is just totally unaffordable. And then, at the end of treatment, we find that patients are not prepared for the out-of-pocket payments for loss of income, other illnesses, disabilities, and what happens? The family suffers. So this critical care program that has been introduced is excellent. It is like a lifeline. It saves while you're paying your bills. As a matter of fact, I think it will encourage the people who don't pay their bills to now pay their bills.
Entrepreneur Gaudia Shabans Akar says the new rewards program, and in particular the insurance component, will have far-reaching implications for small businesses.
I'm the immediate past secretary of the board of the Small Business Association of Jamaica. And I've spent the last 2 years interacting with the sector in a very intimate way. And most small businesses in Jamaica are not able to offer any kind of insurance benefits for their staff. And when things happen to their staff, it is out of our pockets that we have to help. In January last year, a member of my staff discovered a lump in her breast. And I can still hardly talk about it. She's 40 years old. And the difference it made between diagnosis and being able to start treatment was critical. And this program will help, like Dr. Simmons says, persons to be able to make quicker decisions about their health. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real. It is a real need. This will impact the lives of many people. It will change the course of events for a lot of people. The period of time between diagnosis and taking action is the difference maker. And this program will start that process. And for paying 3 bills per month, we pay far more than 3 bills per month. And for paying 3 or more bills per month, this is a benefit that will accrue to us automatically.
Athenia Campbell is Paymaster's project manager for Paymaster's Loyalty Rewards program. She says the company's website is a good medium for information about the program.
I'm going to use our website, which is www.paymasterloyaltyrewards.com. That's a mouthful to remember. So you can also put www.paymasterrewards.com or www.paymasterloyalty.com. All three get you there. Information is also available at any of our over 125 locations island-wide, and we also have a dedicated call center, 188-LOYALTY or 188-569-2589 to support persons who may not have ready access to the internet or visited the branch and have some follow-up question or clarification in their mind. On the homepage, you'll see 2 runners that highlight our flagship value proposition. 1, we are offering the rewards program that makes a difference by offering free insurance benefits to all. This all includes the 65% of Jamaicans who do not have access to health insurance at this point, as well as the 35% who already have some form of insurance. So it can be your entry point to insurance, or it can be your top-up to increase your portfolio of insurance for your financial security. In addition to the free insurance of $150,000, you can also increase or top up or upgrade your coverage to up to $1 million for a very low monthly cost of $220. Now, without trivializing, I just want us to think of the value of $220. For a patty and a box drink, and that's a stretch because you might not be able to get a drink, maybe a patty and a water, you can secure your financial future to be able to access $500,000 for accidental death and disability and $500,000 for critical illness.
Athenia Campbell there, Paymaster Rewards Program's project manager, selling the virtues of the program, a true innovation by a Jamaican-grown business. That's the Achievers. I'm Owen James.